Hi everyone, it's Melissa from the Hug Strap. I'm here today to teach you how to play the silly song Lump by the Presidents of the United States. This song is part of our 90s November Song Challenge where we're trying to learn songs that came out in the 1990s. Before we get started, you'll want to go to that description box where you will find a free downloadable PDF tab so you can follow along with me. Chords will also be up on the corner so you can follow along on a phone or a tablet. Before we get started, make sure you also hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the songs in our challenge or any of the other wonderful tutorials we have on the channel. I shouldn't say we, it's just me. I have on the channel. Anyway, one thing I want to note about this song is that we are using movable bar chords in order to play it. This may not be appropriate for all of you, and it's really simple to transpose it down a half step. So I've included that in the PDF tab, and I'm just going to go over it briefly. This song is in the key of C sharp normally, so it makes it really easy to just change everything into the key of C, and by doing so, let me go over what we're going to be playing. So normally we will be playing a C sharp, okay, which is made by taking your index finger and barring that first fret, and then taking your pinky finger and putting it on the A string, 4th fret, okay? This is what's called a movable bar chord. Now, if you know how to do this and you feels comfortable how to do this, then you're just going to stick with this tutorial. And the one thing I just want you to understand, if you don't know what movable bar chords are, is that not only do I have a more in-depth video about it that there will be a link to in the description box, but also if you take this chord shape and you move it, like your index finger is going to replace the nut at the top, you can just keep getting, using the chromatic scale, other chords. So for example, we're starting here, this is our C sharp. If I move it up one, I get a D. If I move it up again, I get a D sharp, then I get an E, F, F sharp, okay, and it just keeps going. So there's several different shapes for these movable bar chords, like I said, and you can find them in the videos that I have. But for this video, we're going to be doing a C sharp, right, at the 1st fret, so we're using that shape. We're also going to be doing an E by just bringing it up to the 4th fret, and then we're going to go up to the 6th fret for an F sharp. And then the only other chord shape that we need to know is the B, all right, which is made by putting our index finger on the E and A strings, our middle finger on the C string 3rd fret, and our ring finger on the G string 4th fret, okay? So that's also a movable bar chord, so if you started here, it's a B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, and keep going. So anyway, if you wanted to transpose, if you go, oh, I want to play this song, but this is a little too tricky for me, you can put it in the key of C. So instead of playing that C sharp, you would play a C, all right? Instead of playing a B, you would play a B flat. Instead of playing an E, you'd play an E flat. And instead of playing an F sharp, you'd play an F, okay? I'm going to continue on in the tutorial using the bar chords. But just if in case you want to follow along using the rhythms that I've described here, you can transpose it down. Okay, so let's get started on the song. We have our C sharp, right? And we're going to be doing a quick down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strum. Okay, so it's a pretty quick tempo. I'm going to just, you should be able to hear my foot going back and forth. That's our tempo. All right, so I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse, and that's how all the other verses go, that exact same pattern, which is C sharp, B, E, back to C sharp, okay? And again, we're just doing a fast down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strum. So let's do that one more time all together. So do the chorus, which is the exact same strum pattern, nice little fast up and down, and we're still at that C sharp, but our pattern is going to be slightly different. It will be a C sharp, then we're going to move that shape all the way up to the 6th fret, where we'll play an F sharp, then we're going to change our shape to that B, and then we'll go back to that shape to an E, okay? So you will play it like this. She's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she's in my head. is your chorus, okay? So let's do that one more time together. You can, because you listen to the way it's a very syncopated rhythm in the chorus. You can also do a little bit of left hand muting if you want to kind of imitate that. So instead of doing that quick down up, you could also do she's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she's in my head, and then just stick with the quick down up to get to the F sharp, B, E. But when you do that C sharp, the lump part, you can go she's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she might be dead. B. All right, so that's how that would sound. Okay, next we go back to second verse, which is same pattern as the first verse. So lump lingered last in line for brains, and the ones she got were sort of rotten and insane. Small things are sad that birds can land. Is lump fast asleep or rocking out with the band? She's lump, she's lump, she's in my head. She's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she might be dead. All right, and then you go into verse 3, which is lump was limp and lonely and needed a shove. She spent her, sorry, let's start over again. Lump was limp and lonely and needed a shove. Lump slipped on a kiss and tumbled into love. She spent her 20s between the sheets, left limp along at subsonic speeds. She's lump, she's in my head. She's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she might be dead. All right, and then the outro is just C sharp, F sharp, B, E, so same pattern as your chorus, but he sings, is this lump out of my head? I think so. Is this lump out of my head? I think so. Is this lump out of my head? I think so. Is this lump out of my head? All right, and that's the end. So you just do, for that last line, just the C sharp, and then just cut it out. And that is pretty much the whole song. Oh, I just forgot the instrumental, I realized. So between the second chorus, no, I'm sorry. It goes verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus. Okay, yes, second chorus. There is an instrumental, and all it is the exact same chords as the chorus. So you're just doing... So you can add that if you like, or not if your fingers are getting a little bit tired, because this is definitely a thumb buster. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or concerns. Also, if there are any songs from the 90s that you have not been able to find tutorials for and are dying to learn, please let me know. Obviously, I have a penchant for stuff that is in the rock / alternative / grunge era of the 90s, but if there's anything else you're dying to learn, I'm also happy to look into it for you. Okay. Thank you. Bye.